Hi guys and welcome to Coin Homeland. We're looking at the weekly forecast. Simply we look at the VSC market scanner first. What happened at the end of last week is some good talks between Russia and Ukraine and the meeting in Turkey, but it didn't go well. Then once he gets something positive like this, he sees the Australian, New Zealand, Canadian, three of them go up. You can see Australian is most sensitive to this stuff, okay? You can see Australian, New Zealand, Canadian were very strong. And usually what you would see is USD and CHF and JPY down. But nowadays, Euro and Pound have been very weak and they're playing like risky assets, okay? So Euro has been considered like to be a little bit risky in these times and getting sold off. So there's shift in the European Central Bank monetary policy, okay, to move towards more tightening, okay, because the interest rate is kind of going up fast. So basically they have to do this. And also the war between Russia and Ukraine is putting pressure on the oil price. So more oil price is going up. So it means more inflation. So this is going to make the inflation even much worse. ECB lowered their forecast for the GDP for this year 2022. And at the same time, they increased the forecast for inflation. So both of these are not good for economy, okay? So this is not going very good. Also, some reports claim that the war is going to cost around $1 trillion so far, okay? So this number may increase. At the same time, it's going to push countries to increase the military spending, okay? So more countries get ready just in case something happens later on. And you guys have seen that the UK announced that they're going to have like military training in Norway with the European countries, okay? So basically they're getting ready if Russia decide to invade more countries and stuff like that. You can see the tension is building up. This tension leads gold to rise as a safe haven, and some currencies go up and others go down, okay? Dollar index, if you guys still do remember from 2 weeks ago, we said that we do expect dollar index to go to like 98 or so, okay? It did go to 99. So basically from here we said multiple levels and we said 98, it did go to 99. We had a correction here, then we're going back up. So basically we can see this as ABCD. So have one wave up, one wave down, then now we are in this wave going up, okay? So basically this wave, if we put this ABCD, this CD basically can be 0.618 from AB, or can be CD equal 1 AB, okay? So basically if this is going to be the case, what we can see is a move toward this number right here, 99, almost 90, almost very close to 100 exactly. And this is going to be the 61 with 61.8, okay? But if this will continue, then we can see a rise here to this number, which is 1.10150 almost, okay? So that's the second level, and that means AB equals CD. So basically you have this move from here, then you have a correction, then you have AB equals CD, okay? If this will continue further, we may run all the way to the 161, and this is possible, and I can see it happen. Okay, the war in Ukraine can lead the dollar index to go all to 110, okay? At the same time, the Feds are going to increase rates, okay? So they're going to go possibly to 0.5. We'll see how it goes with the Feds, so they may shift here. And by the end of 22, probably we expect the Feds to have the interest rate between 1.75 to 2%. Okay, the war in Ukraine is putting a lot of pressure on central banks to shift quickly, but at the same time the oil price is high. Okay, so basically this is gonna cause a poverty a little bit to some people, and the things are gonna get expensive while the banks are tighten. Okay, so basically there's no more jobs as much. They're trying to decrease employment, okay, as they try to fight the rise of inflation. This is not a very good situation for the lower income people. We discussed the euro and we said the euro, we can see it going all the way down to 05, so it's still in track. So basically euro here all the way down to 105, guys. So basically euro 105, 1.05, and this is very possible. We can even go to 103 if the dollar index will go up to 110. Okay, so be careful, euro, don't buy euro nowadays. Especially ECB, they're going to actually start kind of decreasing the purchase program and interest rate, and this is gonna make the euro very, very weak. So don't be stuck in any buy for euro. Euro is gonna get weak and more weak. But on the same scenario we discussed only from the top here, guys, only sell has been going fantastic. I think this is gonna continue, and you can see the MACD, we have more room to go all the way down here. This can go all the way down, even break this lower, can go as much as this low right here. So basically just down, continue selling, no buying at all. Australian, and you see he can start building a channel right here. So we can go all the way down here. This is how this went down. We can do all the way down. So your Australian, it may open in a gap up and continue going up a little bit like this. Then later, after a while, we'll come back down. But possibly, I think we are more biased to the upside now, not to the downside. Okay. Australian Japanese yen, I think this is going to be a very good sell from here. We can see probably going to 83 right here. All these levels are in the table. Okay. With the risk increasing, with the Feds going to tighten. It depends on the Feds how they're going to talk about it, but most likely it's going to be negative for Australian Japanese yen. Euro New Zealand is just exactly like Euro Australian. We both the same, moves the same. So basically we can see an up move here, or even here, then later on come back down. So Pound, Australian Pound has been really weak. You can see right here. If you guys want to download our APCO trading system, it's very good trading system available in FX market strategy. Okay. Then you can see it's very good signal from here. It continue going down all the way. It just tells you when to get in, when to get out, and all stuff. So it did continue down. So basically this week what we can see, because I do expect the trend to be weak, a move up here, then continue down. But we probably need to see a move up. Okay. Pound yen, if you guys do remember, we discussed the 151 when the price was like 156. You guys can see this pound Japanese yen from February 18th. And that was a very clear pattern right here. So you can see the up move from X to A, then coming down to point B, then having a correction to C, and that was the best time to get in. Okay, once you see this bin bar and just this candle closed below this one, that was really good. What happened after? Did just get the target almost exactly, almost on time, and got furthermore also. Okay, so you guys, you see right there, target almost per point, exactly 100%. Even the time is got like 1 day closer or few hours closer also, so it was really good. Then after that it even went down to 151, but it was really good. Okay, moving forward here to gold. So gold, guys, probably is gonna open in a gap up first, then continue crawling up. Okay? So gold is probably gonna see up move. Any good news from the war between Russia and Ukraine, this is going to be really negative. Okay, DAX only downside, guys, only down movement. So we can see further down right here, all these levels are open in the table, 13,200, then 12,800, then 12,500. So only we're going down. You can see the MACD right here. This one is actually going up, but this one, this two highs, one of them is lower high, and that's a higher high here. So you have a divergence, and then 1 hour in the 15-minute time frame. And this possibly is gonna open in a gap first. So you can see open in a gap like here, maybe, and continue going down. It probably won't close the gap. The same for the Dow Jones. Only selling guy take every sell. Okay. From here open sell, double bottom, try again. It's probably gonna fail, and you can see the trend right here, how it's moving. Okay, like this. So basically it's going down. Okay, basically going down. So we can see this going all the way down to 31,500. I think we can see the Dow going down to 30,000 before it picks up again, guys. Okay, so watch out. The Dow is probably has more down to go. Okay, downside, don't take any buy. Nasdaq, the same scenario. So basically what you have here, you have a down move. Okay, then you run to correction area. So basically what happened here, you start going up and down, then you start to break. Once you start to break, then basically you have another fall down. So basically what happened here, it did run to this correction area, is making lower lows and stuff, and possibly this will continue down here, then to 12,400. So we can see the Nasdaq going down 12,400, and also watch out, this will rely heavily in the war. If there is any good news, or they stop the war, then this is going to be very positive. Okay, if the Russian troops will just group more and just start invading Kiev, then this is going to be very bad for the market, and you can see the Dow Jones just falling really sharp and very fast. Okay, guys, so watch out. You have to watch the news these days. I hope peace will just come across and everything goes well. You can see the BTC, we discussed this fall previously. It had a correction. Here was the market. Then basically what you can see, this is probably going to continue going down here, 34, and we may break this going to 30,000. Okay, so don't take any buy in the Bitcoin. It's not time yet. This is probably going to keep falling. Okay, 30,000, maybe after 25,000. Crypto is going to have a little bit of bear market for a while. The last one we have here is Ethereum, the same scenario. So basically we're looking at the 23 and after this 21. So don't take any buy in the Ethereum. It's risky. I think it's time just for selling and continue selling. Okay, so that's what we have right now, like that. Okay, guys, thank you and have a great day.